video, we are going to chat because it has been a minute since I talked to you guys. We're just gonna chat about everything, some updates in my life, things that are coming up soon, why I've been gone for so long, just kind of have a girl sit down chat. Shouldn't be too long. Just want to update you guys because I miss you guys and I just wanted to kind of have a little chat about everything. So let's just get right into this video. So I have been gone for about a month now, unintentionally, because your girl has been going through a lot lately. There's been just so many things that have been happening in my life, and I just want to let you know, number one, I never ever intend to not be consistent on YouTube, and number two, I am so grateful for everybody who continues to support me through my inconsistency. Honestly, it is so sweet, and I love like seeing my growth continue even though I haven't posted for a little bit. Just know that I'm constantly thinking about you guys every single day. I love filming my YouTube videos. I love filming everything, and I want to get back to it. I kind of want to explain everything that kind of went down because your girl has been behind a camera multiple times since last time you've seen me, but the videos have never been up just due to lack of being able to edit them, not enough time, so many things going on, and it's a lot to explain. So I just kind of wanted to explain it to you in a short video really quick. So this starts back in, I don't remember what month it was, but this starts back to Hurricane Helene, which was a little bit ago now. So Hurricane Helene happened. If you know, I live in Florida. Hurricane Helene happened, everything was okay, but then Hurricane Milton happened like the next week or 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene. We evacuated our house. We were in a mandatory evacuation zone, but the room that my podcast equipment was in and flooded out. So none of my equipment was ruined, but that room and our entire house was pretty much flooded. Our house was not repaired until about 4 months later, I believe, or maybe, I don't even know the correct dates, but all I know is that it took months for our floors to be put in. So that was just like a quick overview. So number one, I am gonna touch on the podcast quickly later, but number one, that's why I have not done the podcast, because that room has been, since then, that was the first episode that I got the audio correct and everything was working perfectly. And then after that podcast episode, the hurricane came and then couldn't do the podcast anymore. So that kind of started the bout of inconsistency. This wasn't the month recently, but this was kind of like the start of the inconsistency because I had a very good month. I believe it was November of 2024 that I was just pushing out videos twice a week, and it was so amazing. And then that happened, and then I had nowhere to film because of the house, and then it not being repaired until months later. So that's what happened with that. And then in the meantime, I've been traveling back and forth, back to Massachusetts to my dad's and then back here. So that's also been happening. I did film a travel with me, but I didn't have time to edit it and post it, all that stuff. So that never went up. But that was the beginning of my podcast being on hold and kind of the inconsistency with my YouTube videos. While we're on the topic of the podcast, let me just get it out of the way now. Because of that, the room that all that stuff happened in, the floors and everything have been repaired, but our furniture is not back in there yet, and I will discuss why later on. So the podcast for right now is currently on hold because I have nowhere to do it. I do want to continue doing the podcast. I kind of have been, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I want to be very transparent. I kind of have been discouraged with thoughts about the podcast, honestly, because I was so excited about doing it. Kind of had an impulsive thought to do it, just did it right when I thought about it, and then it kind of just crashed and burned pretty quick. But I definitely want to keep those thoughts and hopes and dreams alive and definitely continue to do it. So the second that I can and I have a place to set up, I'm going to start doing the podcast again because I did really enjoy talking to you guys. It is a lot to do a video and audio podcast, and it's a lot to edit such a long form thing like that, but I do want to eventually get to it. Another thing going along with content is that I am now trying to post on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So that's another reason why I've just decided to take a break from the podcast too, instead of focusing on trying to bring that back right now. It's not like I'm totally giving up on it, but I'm just taking a break, and I'm hoping it's not a long break, but I'm trying to post on all of these platforms every single day for the short form and hopefully every week for YouTube. So it's been very like stressful and just a lot for me, but I really do enjoy posting content. So I'm gonna kind of leave the podcast to when I'm in a more calm and routine and everything's kind of structured and I'm getting used to it, so that I know when and where I can put that into my schedule. But yeah, you can follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. Everything's linked either in my bio or in the description. So then moving into like why I'm not using the podcast room. So in the meantime, in this whole process, now hurricane happened, things are back to normal, house is finally being repaired. We were actually in the process of moving. We were in the process of figuring out if we were going to move into our next place. This place in Florida is a rental. We do not own this place. At that time, we were trying to figure out if we were going to be moving. At that point, we thought that we were going to be moving pretty much within that couple of weeks after like everything had been repaired. At that point, we thought we were pretty much going to be moving, and I had filmed a video updating you guys about moving, and I was gonna start a moving series. We have decided to stay here for a couple more months, but that is something that I do want to let you guys know, that we are still probably going to be moving. That is the like official update. I kind of have like mentioned stuff to you guys on the vlog multiple times. We have looked at houses together, but I haven't really told you guys anything official, but we will probably be moving in the somewhat near future. But that was something else that we were going through, because we literally were getting boxes. We were thinking that we were going to be moving, and then we decided to stay here and just kind of take some time to try to find our place that we really liked, because we still haven't found a place that we really like and stuff like that. So we decided to stay here for a little bit longer to try to find the next place that we want to be in. So that's why that room is not available right now, because we have not moved anything after the hurricane and after the repairs. So all of those rooms are now like storage, if that makes sense, because we're probably moving in the near future. So we haven't like rearranged stuff in the house. Like we just left our stuff so that we could just pack it when we move, if that makes any sense. I hope all of that made pretty much sense. It's very confusing, but basically hurricane came, thought we were going to be moving, we decided to stay, we will probably be moving eventually. It's all very confusing, but basically all in that time my content has been pretty much screwed up. I was traveling back and forth in that time, and that's why I haven't been able to push out consistent videos. And also, even if I did, it would have been very choppy, and it probably would have been very confusing. Next thing I wanted to quickly talk about is my school. School has been so hard on me in my second semester. I know second semester is supposed to be easier, but I also just started tutoring 3 times a week. I have other personal things that require my attention another 3 times a week. And then I'm taking, I think, about like 7 courses. So it has just been so much. I do want to film like a study with me vlog, because I've actually gotten a lot of requests for like a study with me, or like how I study, take my notes and things like that. So I definitely want to film a vlog like that. But it has been so stressful. I do a math tutor, and then I have a Spanish tutor. My Spanish tutor is not for school, it's just to start learning Spanish, so I am very excited about that. And it's leading into something very exciting that I want to talk about towards the end. But yeah, school has been like so heavy on me recently, that I have just been so bogged down with school that I have not had time to edit. I have to literally clean all my footage off my computer, because I have 5 videos that I filmed and didn't even get to edit because of all the schoolwork that I had to do. And I didn't even get to it, so I'm gonna be able to be posted. I have to just trash it. But yeah, that's another reason why I've kind of been absent on here. School's just really, it's just been so much for me. Junior year is like junior year is exactly what everyone says it is. But I just want you guys to always remember, like a reminder, if I am gone on here, there's a reason. And I try to always keep you guys updated in the community tab on here. I think it's still called the community tab, or the post tab on here, just to let you know that I'll be back, or that a new video is coming, or that like something happened, because I really do like want to be transparent with you guys. And then on top of that, another really big life change happened. There's just been a lot of like adjustments in my life recently that I've been going through, and I've kind of just had to take time to focus on myself and my happiness and everything, just so that I can be the happiest in 2025, because life has been happening, that's for sure. The last thing that I wanted to talk about, which I am so excited about, your girl is going on vacation. I am so excited. I'm going on vacation in 3 weeks, and I'm going on vacation with my dad, my stepsister, and then my stepmom, and we are going for 6 days. And I figured I'd tell you in this video because it's kind of a life updates video, but we are going to Costa Rica. So we're going on vacation for 6 days to Costa Rica. I am so so excited. I'm already planning out my outfits, everything, because I'm actually going to my dad's in Massachusetts before that, like a week before that. So I have to plan everything. I'm gonna try to do a whole series, like a prep with me, a travel with me, and then obviously there's definitely gonna be a Costa Rica vlog. I am so excited. It's just gonna be the relaxation that I absolutely need right now. And I'm already doing so much travel prep, everything, ordering stuff off Amazon, all the self-care of course, and I'm so excited. So stay tuned for the Costa Rica content, and yeah, that's everything that I wanted to update you guys on, I think. I know it was kind of like loaded and honestly jumbled up, but that's honestly how my life has been, and I just wanted to be transparent. I don't want you guys to be confused if I just came on here and like posted a Sunday reset. That's what I was gonna do. I was just gonna film a Sunday reset today. I wanted you guys to kind of understand the timeline of everything because I want to be transparent. I want to look back at this and everything matches up with what I'm actually going through. Obviously still with, you know, privacy of course, but my community on here is growing and I want to be transparent with you guys because I obviously do have people watching my videos. Oh, and one more thing, I did want to mention my new posting schedule. It's not permanent, so just keep that in mind. I do think for the month of March, up until Costa Rica, remember that. I think I'm only gonna be doing one video on Fridays. Typically I do Tuesday and Fridays. I think I'm only gonna be doing once a week just so that I can kind of wrap my head around everything. Like I said, I have tutors 3 times a week, school, everything like that. And then I'm prepping for Costa Rica. So I think I'm gonna try to just stick to one video a week this month, but then Costa Rica, we're gonna spam the Costa Rica content. Stay tuned for that. And then after that, I will update you guys, but I'm hoping I can get back to 2 videos a week once I get back into my routine. That's the last thing that I wanted to update you guys on. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to follow the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube Music, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.